everyone, I'm Chas with Chas's Crazy Creations, and today we're going to be making some Valentine's Day decor for your home or to give or whatever you want to do with it. So we're going to get started, and if you could just please drop in the comments where you're watching from, that would be wonderful. I always like to read where my viewers are watching from. I'm Chas and I'm in Fort Collins, Colorado, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to start with is with some 2 paper plates, and you can use any paper plates you want. They just need to be able to bend. Let's just put it that way, because some paper plates will break if you bend them. And you can pick any kind you want. Now I'm going to use these ones, but I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do this project. But let's go with the first one. We're going to fold them in half. And normally I want to fold them this way, but for this project, since I want to see this design, I'm going to flip them backwards. And I'm going to fold them this way. So let's see, let's go with the heart here. All right, there's one. And there's 2. And then I kind of want to pop that little dip that's in there. It's not too important, but it just is helpful for the next step on this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fit these together this way. So I want you to see that it kind of makes, what shape is that? Send it if you see it. Push that emoji button. What shape is that? Kind of fitting, huh? All right, so you could glue this if you want, but I just usually use a stapler. So I'm just gonna fit that together, and I'm gonna add a little staple here at the bottom. And then I wanna do it at the top of each side of the heart shape. All right, there we go. So there it is, okay? Are you sending those shapes for me? I love it. Okay, so now what you want to do for this project is you're going to use a hole punch. And again, there's a lot of ways around this. So if you don't have a hole punch, you can glue it or do something else. But you're just going to put a hole punch in each side, like so. And then you're going to need a piece of ribbon. And as you know, there's always several ways to do a project. So I'm going to just lightly tie these, but you could glue them if that's better for you. It kind of just depends upon the weight of what you're going to put inside and where you might put it location-wise. Anybody saying where they're watching from?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. Okay, so there we go. So it's a little basket, if you can see that. And then what we're gonna do now is, I mean, you can do a lot of different options with this, but we're just gonna make it something you could hang on your door. So I'm just gonna add just some fake flowers really fast. And of course you would probably stylize this and make it look much nicer than I'm going to do at a rapid speed. But you could put other things in there, and feel free to put in the comments if you have some great ideas of things that you might put in here. We love sharing, and I would love to hear your ideas of what you would maybe put in this. All right, so there you go. Simple project, right? Just like that. And then you hang this, like, here, thank you, Brielle. You would hang this on your door, on your wall. This is great for any season. I mean, you can pick plates for any season, flowers for any season, and then you can pick other things to put in there too. Like great for May Day, you could fill it with some goodies and drop it off at a neighbor's door, ring the doorbell and run. At least that's what I learned to do when I was a kid. On May Days, ring the doorbell and bring a little goodie to somebody and run. Kind of like the boo thing that people do at Halloween. So if you like this, please send likes, please send hearts. Please share this with anyone who might be interested in learning how to make this project. We did drop in the comment section the tutorial so you can get through to the directions. But I'm gonna show you another, I'm gonna set this aside really fast. I'm gonna show you something else quick. So here's a plain paper plate one. I always made this version for my kids, and whenever we did classroom parties, or if we did, had some friends over, and then we did white ones like this, and then they decorated them with stickers and markers and ribbon and glue and glitter and all kinds of stuff, and then they would hang these, and then the kids would put their Valentines in them for, as they pass them out. So then what we would do is, you'd hang them for them to put the Valentines in, and they decorate them, and then when they went to take them home, really easy to carry all of those Valentine projects, or the Valentines, home with them. So again, just a little tip for anybody who does have to do classroom parties. Same concept, you got a craft, you got a way to carry your Valentines home. And I did put in the comments, or I should say my daughter, thank you, Brielle, put in the comments, I did make a post recently about how to do a Valentine's classroom party, as I did this for over a decade, I think. So I've got some of my secrets, and you can click on that post if you're interested and need some help planning a classroom party, or just a kids party. So, end of that one. Let's move on to the next project. Simple stuff here. That's kind of what I'm working for. Stuff you maybe have in your home too, so you don't have to go out and buy things, and that kind of thing. So, let me set these aside. Okay, this is a heart dish, but you could really use any dish that you want. This one came from Dollar Tree, but you can find them at thrift stores too. And then when I'm gonna do just an easy centerpiece, I've got a little candle. Now you could use battery operated ones too, no problem. And then they sell this scatter, this heart-shaped scatter at Dollar Tree as well, which mine I've actually had for years now, and I just keep recycling it and reusing it and changing up what I wanna do with it all the time. So if you have pets or kids, you'll probably wanna use a battery operated one instead, of course. And I'll give you a little tip on the battery operated one that you could do that will be fun. So there you go, super easy centerpiece, a dish you already have, maybe $1 for some scatter, and you've got yourself a centerpiece. And you can use these hearts for birthdays, you can use them for anniversaries, you can use them more than just Valentine's Day. So again, if you like it, please send likes, please send hearts, please share. That helps me spread the word out about what I'm doing here, and then keeps our show going and keeps it alive. Okay, so if you have, say you have the kids and the cats and you want to use battery operated. Of course, you can just set the battery operated lights inside, just set them on top. But this is an LED light. Let me see, is this one my ones that's on? Some of them still have the little protector in. There we go, this one does. So what you could do instead is you can bury it in there. You could put a few of them in there and then bury them, and then it's just like the bowl glows. So there's just another little idea if you want it to be a little fancier than just, that sitting in the center of it. You could bury more of those, just because these are pretty tiny. But you just bury them in there and then fill it up, and then they'll glow too. And you still get the ambiance, but then no burning factor and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, 2 projects done. Let's move on to the third little tip.
Thanks for all the comments, Liz.
Yay, Liz! All right, let me stick that back in there in case I have to bring it back later. Okay. Next one. Okay, again, who has cookie cutters? Everybody's got cookie cutters, right? Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people have cookie cutters. And sometimes, obviously use them for cooking, but what about for a decoration? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take some ribbon, and you're just gonna cut it to whatever length you need, and then we're gonna hot glue it. Like that. And then you can adjust it, but, glue stuck to me. And then you're just gonna use it and hang it. And you can hang it in a window. So yeah, I have different size ones here. And you can just hang the different size ones. And you're gonna ask me, how do I hang the different size ones, right? Well, I even have a tip for that. So, if you remember from a couple weeks ago, I talked about these tension rods. So the tension rod is great. You adjust it to your window or your door, and then you slide these on or you hook them on with shower curtain rings, and then you hang them in the door without leaving any hooks or marks or nails or anything. And then you've got your little Valentine's display. And when you're done with Valentine's Day, or however long you want to leave them up, you just pull them back apart and they're your cookie cutters again. So, pretty simple, right? Easy decoration for your home. If you like it, please send likes, please share it. And we got one more project left. Easy projects today, that's the name of the game. Okay, another dollar store venture. This little frame, heart frame, came from the Dollar Tree. You can get circle ones too at craft stores, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, and you can choose how you wanna start this. If you wanna put a drop of glue, and turn it over, maybe put a drop of glue here, hot glue, and then you stick your scarf to that. And then you're just gonna go and wind your scarf, thank you, around. And you can spread it out and make it wide if you want. It's kind of up to you. It kind of depends upon how long your scarf is. What's everybody doing for Valentine's Day? There we go. This one's not going to be perfect because you're going faster than usual. Okay, so that was one scarf. So then what I'll probably do is just, put a little drop of glue in here. And if you don't want to glue it, you don't have to. I think I've taped these before as well, or just tuck them in the wire because you're going to hang them up. So here's an example of tucking it. And then that way you don't have to ruin your scarf in case you want to use it for another time. And this is my scarf number 2. So now it's going to hold it into place because I just wrapped it like that. And you're just gonna go around. And again, the wider you make it, you can make your scarf last longer, or you can make it tighter together. So there's a lot of different choices. It's kind of just your look, what you want. And then you'll just finish wrapping that up. And then you're going to glue it in or tuck it in. Say you wanted to tuck it because you didn't want to glue it. You just do something like that. And then you can leave it like that if you want, because you got the wire in there so you can make a little string. Or I just grabbed these they're little squishy stickers. These were at the Dollar Tree too. And then all you got to do is just start sticking your little stickers on if you want. Tinsel, if you grab some tinsel after the holidays, tinsel would work great. Another idea is those Mardi Gras beads or necklaces. Those would be great. So any of those are great things to stick on these forms. How many do I got? I got more so I can keep going. All right, one more. And there you go. You've got yourself a little heart decoration that you can either hang on the wall or hang on your door. It's a wreath and that. So let's recap. Again, if you want to see all the tutorials, we drop them in the comments. The candle one goes up tomorrow. So you can either stay tuned on my Facebook page and we'll drop that in the, it'll show up on my feed, or you can sign up. And this Friday is a, just as a tip, a subscriber day. So anybody who's subscribed to my blog gets a special email with something that's just special for the subscribers. So if you're interested in that, you're welcome to drop over to my blog and sign up for it. And you can get the free Friday, I guess is what I'll call it. But there you go. So we just made 4 crafts in no time flat. And we made them for very little money with things a lot of times you have on hand, with the exception of the wreath. But paper plates and some flowers, you know, a dish you have and a candle and some scatter. Really inexpensive. and a wreath, and then of course taking your cookie cutters and then dangling them with a tension rod in your windows or doorways or wherever you want to decorate with. And then this concept can be used, a lot of these can be adapted for really any holiday. So, you know, use different cookie cutters for different holidays, and you don't have to break the bank just trying to decorate your house for some fun. So again, if you like this, please send likes, please send hearts, please share this with anyone who might want to make some decorations this season. And that's it. So we will see you again next week. I think I'm trying to do, if all my products that I need come in time, we are going to take a really old letter holder and we're going to upcycle it and turn it into kind of a Valentine's Day holder, yet multi-purpose holder for all year long. Anyways, so that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for being here and have a great evening. I just said that. Okay, bye.